If there was one aspect of female psychology I wish all the viewers of this channel understood, it's this. Women make decisions based on emotions, not logic. Pretty much all of the things that women do that confuse us when we're trying to date them can be explained by this one rule. And I'm going to list a bunch of them in this video. We need to understand the science behind this theory that women mostly make decisions based on emotions, not logic. Truth is, both men and women do this. And then we backwards rationalize to come up with like a logical explanation that supports how we feel. I do this, you do this, we all do this. Have you ever convinced yourself that you deserve a day off from the gym, even though it's not rest day? Have you ever convinced yourself you deserve a second helping of dessert, even though it's not cheat day? Exactly. The thing is, it's a key aspect of feminine energy to be in touch with one's emotions. That's why most women are more loving, more caring, more sensitive than the stereotypical man. It's also why they're more likely to make decisions based on emotions, not logic. Like I said, I'm going to list a bunch of examples where this is true. So let's crack right into it. Why looks and money are not as important as you think. Women make decisions based on emotions, not logic. Logically, your dream girl, she wants a guy who's tall, rich, handsome, muscular. She'll say it. She'll write it on her Tinder bio. She'll truly believe it. Until she comes across a guy who can tickle her emotions the right way, who can make her feel really good, who can make her laugh, but also make her chase a little bit. He can take her on an emotional roller coaster. At this point, all of her logical desires go out the window. She just wants him. Sure, if a man is her type, she might make it easier for him and forgive some of his flaws in his personality. But if there's this tall, rich, handsome man who has no fucking idea how to tickle her emotions and get her emotionally wanting him, he's gonna struggle with women. Why nice guys finish last? Women make decisions based off emotions, not logic. Again, logically, women want the nice guy who compliments them endlessly, buys them gifts, treats them like a princess. But the problem is, this nice guy doesn't create that emotional roller coaster of ups and downs. He doesn't give her space to chase. He's not unpredictable. So even though logically, women understand that this nice guy has all the credentials, they look inside themselves to see how they feel. And they don't feel the tingles for this nice guy. Because these nice things that he does, they don't make an emotional impact. She takes them for granted. She expects them. And so they don't hit her in the heart as much. She knows the end of the fairy tale with the nice guy. Whereas with all these dumbass club promoters, drug dealers, criminals who take her on this emotional roller coaster, like with a good film, she feels compelled to sit it out for the ride and see how it ends. This is it. Women respond to emotions, strong emotions, ups and downs. And that's just how it is. And that's why nice guys finish last. Why? She'll have a one-night stand. Women make decisions based off emotions, not logic. Logically, she'll tell herself that she's not that type of girl to have a one-night stand. And again, she'll tell you, she'll write it on her Tinder profile. She will believe it. But when she meets that guy who's pressing all the right emotional buttons, and then he invites her back for an after party in a smooth, cool way, she looks inside for her emotions. Does it feel good to say yes? And if it feels good, she'll do it. She knows it's logically wrong, but she does it anyway. The same way that you skip the gym. The same way that you break your diet. It's based off emotions, not logic, because emotions are way more powerful. Why she flakes you. Women make decisions based off emotions, not logic. Let's say you meet a woman out here on the streets of Jakarta. Most likely you've had an emotional impact on her. You've given her the highs and lows, and she's agreed to swap contact details with you. Most likely, as a man, if I was to ask you a couple of days later, do you want to go on a date with her? Logically, your logic brain will come in and you say, of course I do. We had a great interaction. I'm attracted to her. With women, it's a bit different. If you ask a woman the same question, obviously when you send your text message, she'll ask herself the same question, but she'll look inside her feelings, her emotions. And here's the thing, her emotions may have been like way up here when you did the number close or whatever, but it's been a long while since then. She's probably had a lot of ups and downs since then. Maybe your text message arrives when she's feeling stressed, when she's feeling tired, when she's feeling excited about another guy. All right? This is why we advise people, guys, when they're texting girls, to send a compelling and emotionally exciting set of text messages first, before you invite her out on the date. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to spike her emotions again with your messages and then ask her out on an emotional high point, because women make decisions based off emotions, not logic. Why online dating is more difficult for men compared to real life approach. Listen, there's plenty of advantages for online dating, but one massive disadvantage is that women make decisions based on emotions, not logic. Right? So when you're communicating with these women on Tinder or all these other mainstream apps, all you can really do is type words to them on your phone, right? Thing is, 93% of communication is non-verbal. So when you're typing out these messages, she doesn't get to see the cocky, confident look on your face. She doesn't get to witness your relaxed body language. She doesn't hear the dominant, authoritative tone in your voice. It's just words on a screen. Essentially, all the emotion is stripped away in your communications. That's why, one of the reasons why, we suggest that you take the conversation off of the app and onto like WhatsApp or social media as quickly as possible. Okay? Because then at least you can leave voice messages, phone calls, things like this. While you are on the app, avoid boring, logical questions. Okay? They're not excited to respond to them. Emotional spikes, jokes, playful teases, these sorts of things, way better. Because women respond to emotions, not logic. Why do women tend to get upset over seemingly trivial things? Women make decisions based on emotions, not logic. As men, when our significant other gets upset, we are prone to trying to fix it with a logical solution. But sometimes that doesn't work, she's still pissed off. That's because often it's not the problem itself that's upsetting her as much as it is how the problem makes her feel. Let me give you some examples for context. She's not as angry about you forgetting to take out the trash as she is about feeling taken for granted. She's not as upset about your boys' night out as she is about feeling second best. She's not as pissed off about you having female friends and talking to them a lot as she is upset about being made to feel inadequate. So my advice to you, the next time your girl is seemingly upset about something that's a little bit silly, instead of logically trying to fix the problem, fix how she feels about it. Yo, if you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about female psychology, attraction, dating advice, how to get more girls into your life, I would highly recommend you check out Game Academy. This is our walkthrough guide where Kieran and I pretty much metaphorically take you by the hand and show you every single little thing you need to know about attracting women from beginning to end. No fluff, just the crucial information. Most of it's free. If you want to go deeper, you can buy a gold membership, a VIP membership. All the information's there. Have a look. It's at gameglobal.net/academy.